You know, I'm liking this mustache. I'm experimenting with looks. Oh Lord, we opening in the hospital. So it's the season finale, the series finale. The season has given us indigestion. But let's wrap it up. So it's just Blanca taking care of a patient, a kid that's giving you an OPT. Uh-oh, Praden checked himself in and didn't let anybody know. And pneumonia gonna take Pray Tell out. That's how we gonna be 3 minutes and 10 seconds in the episode. You know what, Rai, you could bring Nene back if you gonna pull these kind of Tyler Perry stunts. So we making his patch for the quilt. We come back from the commercial break with Blanca and Opie, and Opie's looking much healthier. Oh, Opie got into the trials, and they're not letting any black people into the trial. So Blanca tells her boyfriend and Sandra Bernhardt what's going on, and they go to see the director of the hospital. And when she says, I can't tell you that, the boyfriend knows the answer because he's like, no, I actually know the doctors that were administering this test. 80 people got into this study and only 2 were black or Latino. Only 2. And the head administrator gonna say, I suggest you take a breath and don't cause trouble. So Blanca tell that heifer girl, you want to talk about bad optics and making trouble? It'll be real trouble when ACT UP hears about the fact that only 2 people are people of color in your 80-person study. We're going to get the news cameras down here and we're going to chronicle this whole affair. And the administration heifer is like, okay, you know what, you right. You right. I don't like to be threatened, but I don't disagree with you. We gonna get your friend Pray Tell in. And the doctor said, get some pills for Blanca while you at the pharmacy. Go on and pop her in too. So Rai said, we gonna trade you a Pray Tell for a Blanca. I see you, heifer. All right, Pray Tell is out the hospital, honey. The cocktail agreed with him. But I have a feeling he gonna die by the end of the episode. Oh, Lord, child, Ricky trying to get back with Pray. But Pray is ready to take the stage. And Ricky's bussy. So Pray Tell takes Dylan on down to the gay men's choir because he's like, you know, I couldn't really walk around and see that well, so I couldn't do my marches, so I said, let me get my vocals on. And unlike Beyonce, I don't have to steal, I can just lift my voice in praise. You know, J-Lo didn't just steal songs, but she stole vocals. At least Beyonce only stole songs and swag and style. But she didn't steal vocals. The vocals are hers. The music isn't. Good Lord, no. And she didn't pay for it. But, you know, the vocals, those are hers. Now, you see, with me, it's music and lyrics by Alexander Diane Rodgers. Well, for a few of my songs, but when it's a cover, you know it's a cover. It's an obvious cover. Nobody's stealing. We're paying homage. 'Cause I'm intrigued by the pussy. Intrigued by the pussy. I'm not scared of the pussy. He's not scared of the pussy. You see, we all know that smooth operator. Like, ain't nobody trying to, you know, bite and steal. It's not like, you know, with A. Marie. But anyway, that's another topic for another time. Oh, Lord, is it about to turn into Glee? It's about to turn into Glee. I don't want to hear it. I did not tune in for a musical interlude. I'm sorry, after Poppy's nasal notes, in the words of Wanda Maximoff, I'm going to bed. So now we got Pray Tell and Blanca talking about the patch on his quilt and how it's going to tell his story about what he brought to the ball. So they decide to stop working on the quilt for a while because it's like, you know what, we gonna live. So let's make plans and enjoy having a future and not having a baby by future. The next day, we're at Pray Tell's house and the gay men's choir is leaving, but Ricky stays to hang out. Ricky, however, is a bit down on himself. He's tired of the grind of a dancer's life. Hopping house to house, tour to tour, bed to bed. Pray Tell said, you a child of the stage. It's where you shine, it's where you thrive. But apparently Dylan's HIV is advancing faster, and so he's scared he's going to pass and can't make no more plans. Get him in the study too. Oh no, is Pray Tell gonna give him his pills? Back at the hospital, they ain't gonna let Ricky join the trial because they too far down the line and the cost of the drugs is so high. So Pray Tell's like, look, I ain't gonna sit by and do nothing with survivor's guilt. We gonna make it happen. So now we got a protest and the police started getting violent with everybody. So now we arresting people in the street. Okay, High C is back at McDonald's, but are you gonna go back to using actual meat and bring back the good burgers that were 59 cents from my childhood? You gonna bring something back, bring that back. I can get High C at the store. Later that night backstage at the ball, Blanca and Pray Tell are getting ready, still upset that they haven't made enough progress with getting the drugs released. Oh, Blanca's moving in with the doctor at the end of the month. Pray Tell is giving us a really harsh Diana Ross. Honestly, Blanca would have been better. She got the big eyes. Pray, you couldn't put no padding on. You couldn't get a little bust going. Just this leotard. This leotard. I was expecting more effort. It looked like they ran out of money. Oh my God, they did not bring out a rain machine. They better work. This is 10s across the board. Blanca, you hit that spin, girl. Blanca is out here like she is giving full J-Lo. She is slinging that wet hair. So it's after the ball. Everybody getting ready to go home, telling Blanca how good they did, and the doctor invites everyone over to Blanca so he can make them all dinner. Okay, can we just have a happy ending, please? Please? I just love the next hour to just be happiness. No twist. So we follow Pray Tell home, and we're getting a Say a Little Prayer for You. I prefer the Dionne Warwick version, but Aunt Ree's is okay too. Okay, now what has Pray done? Because he washed his face, took his makeup off, and blew the candles out, and then kind of stormed into the bedroom. Ooh, please don't be no shit. So Ricky come over the next morning looking for him. I'm fucking you up. Why is Pray dead? For what? In the words of Cardi B, what is the reason? Ricky, don't even waste your time trying to do CPR. Ryan's writing is what killed him. You can't come back from that. Wait a minute, yes you can. Just ask Candy. I see why Pose ain't trending. It would have been a lot more emotional if he hadn't been laying there with his mouth open just like a fish. I shouldn't be laughing. But you know what? It's so bad, it's funny at this point. It's like, okay, he gets into the trial, he's doing better, he's gone to his fashion line, we at the ball, and then he gone off himself. Right. So we gather for dinner at Blanca's, and we gonna end the season on a depressing note. Blanca's lasagna looks good, though. I bet she can cook in real life. Oh, Pray Tell died of a heart attack, but I guess he knew it was coming. Pray did give Ricky his pills. Child, I didn't just call it, I dialed direct. That was a person to person. Well, at least Pray went out a hero. I hate to say it, they should have done this shit in like one season. Because the first season was good, but child, season 2 with Dead Candy and then this? Toodles toots. So the next day, Pray Tell's mom drops by Blanca's. Blanca was like, I don't know about you. So Blanca gotta do the ash thing with Pray Tell's lockets. We gotta do this by hand. You can't send this to somebody. I gotta really get out and scoop. Now, I get the sentiment and all that, but really, if you doing it yourself? I mean, what if you spill the ashes? You got Pray Tell all over the carpet. Then you gotta hoover them up and start again. I don't know. Also, Pray, I hate to tell you, but as somebody who wanted a fashion line, you should know that these lockets could get really dated. Later that night, we're at an ACT UP event trying to get this medicine released. Oh, Lord, they said they gonna release the ashes of the people that they lost on the mayor's front lawn. I mean, child, I'm dead. I guess you can go on and use the ashes to make a statement. What the hell? I've always been loud and somewhat disagreeable. After the meeting, Blanca and Poppy are at Pratel's apartment. Oh, Blanca got everybody together to give out the lockets. Oh, Prey left a nice little message for everybody. So Blanca says, we got one more thing to do. We got to put the rest of these ashes somewhere special. Oh, Lord, really? We gonna have this somber, someday he'll come along, the man I love, while we dumping ashes and bringing bodies into Gracie Mansion. All right, so it's 1998. Blanca and her man still together. And we see Sandra Bernhardt has moved to the maternity ward. I could see that AIDS wing taking a toll on you. So Blanca volunteers at an HIV unit and she takes in a girl that reminds us much of a young Blanca, except better hair. So the girl tested positive, but she's like, honey, this is not the end of the world. You just gotta take your meds. You just gotta take your meds. Come on down to the ball. We're gonna fix you up proper. I know we didn't come back from commercial break and we getting a Sex in the City tea with the girls. Cause that shit they got Blanca in is definitely one of them funky ass Carrie Bradshaw outfits where, you know, she thinks because she throws a bunch of labels together, it's fashion. It's not. Oh, okay, so we talking about Sex in the City. I guess it is 98 when the show came out. I am with Elektra on that Johnny Walker Blue label. Cosmos, Lord, so Elektra going into webcamming from phone sex. Oh, good, Lulu got her accounting degree and she's working taxes. Oh, they wrapped up the Damon plot line. He got a man and he's teaching dance in the Shy. So Blanca's still doing the ball and all the other girls ain't doing it no more. And Elektra's like, girl, we've outgrown it. And Blanca's like, I gotta get the next generation prepared. Lulu like, well, girl, I go, but it's tax season. Angel said, my baby got the sniffles. I gotta take care of my child. You know they're gonna surprise her at this ball. Oh, so we see that Ricky has now become Pray Tell and also is rehearsing with Destiny's Child. So we have the new reimagined House of Evangelista. Oh, they giving us an old Janet hit, We Go Deep, back when you could hear her. Girl, Elektra came out in this choral number and that sable fur she had, oh my God. Grapefruit. Oh, Elektra's here to give Blanca her legendary status. Okay, so everybody's here and we're giving a final shimmy. Wait, when Candy gonna pop out the grave? You know she gotta come back. Oh, and she gonna welcome the new girl that she saw in the doctor's office to the House of Evangelista. They're like, okay, girl, come on, you gotta walk. Oh, Lord, here come Pray Tell. Ooh, Sissy Murphy. So Blanca gives this heifer inspirational speech with Pray Tell as her Cyrano. And child, let this be it. And then we end it with the Sex in the City shot. Oh, okay. That was ham-fisted. It was rushed. It was depressing. All right, but I'm looking forward to the American Horror Stories spinoff with Ricky on Hulu. MJ better work in this Lexus commercial. Did she get a car out of this? I hope she did.